George to make a tutorial video.
Hey everybody, this is Jioge, and let me show you a little concept I discovered with the help of some YouTube videos I watched. Right now we are back on our test world. As you can see, we have some test products over there in the distance, like my hanging chicken farm, which you can find in a previous video. But today I want to be showing you a fully automatic sugarcane farm. And some people's sugarcane farms revolve around daylight sensors and checking to see what light level it is, and then once a day it'll push the sugarcane into the hoppers. But this one runs off of detecting when the sugarcane has reached its peak, or at least this back sugarcane has reached its peak of growth, and that is 3 blocks high. I'll demonstrate it for you real quick before I go into explaining in depth how it works. Alright, as you saw, once this final sugarcane has grown to its peak, this bud switch detects the sugarcane and pushes it off of the sugarcane using this wall of sticky pistons, and thereby pushing them into these hoppers, which all go to this chest. As you can see, it collected 32 sugarcane. Well, no, that might have been from previous tests, but it collects all the sugarcane every time, as long as you have the correct setup here, as I'll show you in a minute. Back here I have this wall of sticky pistons. Up here I have some redstone. Now, as you can see, I left a block off of this sticky piston, and the reason being is that if you put a block on here, I'll show you what happens. It's pretty interesting. Let's grow up some of these sugar canes. It creates a loop with the bud switch. Now, what a bud switch does is it detects when blocks are updating. So when a block updates behind this piston, it will detect that and cause the redstone to trigger, leading up here and causing the pistons to fire, causing the sugarcane to fall into the hoppers and into the chest. But if you place a block here and a piston pushes it out, it creates a crazy little loop with the bud switch, because it detects this block is updating as well as the sugarcane. So let's break that. There we go. And that resets it. So that's why I leave a block off of here. I do leave the piston there because whenever this redstone turns on, it transfers to this piston, which then updates this piston as well. So they all fire at once with only one line of redstone. So that makes it a lot easier. If you took out this piston, you'd have to have redstone running back down here to this piston. Now to show you the bud switch idea. I learned this design from Seth Bling. You can go check out his channel. I'll probably link to it in the description, or specifically the video he showed of this bud switch. And whenever this piston updates, it pushes this redstone right here. This piston automatically pushes it back, and right here you have a bit of redstone. This is a signal inverter, I believe it's called. So whenever this redstone hits this block, it updates this this torch, which then turns on this redstone and fires off these pistons, and that's how it works. So yeah, that's about it. See you in my next video.